Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This is the one, the only, the Azothan. I'm back with Azeroth Wars Legacy Reborn 1.89b. That's right, we have the new version here, brought to you by, let's see if it, it's by Remar. Sorry, I didn't read it at the top. There was a problem. I got distracted, if I'm being honest. A lot of stuff going on, a lot of just insanity and across the board nonsense, and I realized that I really need to record for the channel, guys. This is what's keeping me sane right now. The job, great, whatever. But the channel... Wait, why is this not zooming out? Is it going to zoom out at the end? Okay, again, I haven't done that many 1.89 replays, but, alright, you are the Scourge, you control the Lich King. And I'm thinking about this. What about this? Where, like, for every single race, I do an intro, but I do it thematically. Like, I introduce, like, for the Scourge, you know, Ner'zhul has summoned you to and do it in that kind of a voice and introduce all the units and the basic overarching strategies, and you can kind of figure out the rest for yourself. But for all 12 races, do that, you know. You control the human nations of Lordaeron, defending against the vile Scourge, Arthas, the Prince of Lord, like that kind of thing with everyone. And I got so many good voice actor friends and female friends. I can do Night Elves and Elves with no problem. You know, we've got the Dwarves laddie. It's not a problem at all. We've got that. It's perfect. And the Orcs, no. And I'm gonna find someone who can do. It's getting a little bit Arnold Schwarzenegger-y there. Wow, the ding, Bumblebee. It didn't zoom out. There's a problem. Seriously though, the game didn't zoom out. Is that a thing with 1.89b? Oh my god, it is! I didn't ever consider that! The fact that the game doesn't start zoomed out, so that means I can never zoom out. And doing a replay, all of you guys who are like, do 1.89b, I didn't even know this was a problem, but I'm gonna use it post, you know, factually as proof that you were wrong. How does that feel? Oh, I bet it's terrible. Oh, okay, so we're gonna go over some beginning things. We've got, this is gonna be like a reboot kind of thing. What is this, like episode 70 or something? I don't know. But I'm gonna be doing those intros soon. In the north, we have the Kingdom of Lordaeron, the humans. The Kingdom of Dalaran, the mages. And the ancient land of Quel'Thalas. In Scholomance, the undead and their minions begin to spread the plague. Supported by the Burning Legion, blue, their goal is to take over all of Lordaeron. Get the Book of Medivh, if possible, from the Dungeons of Lordaeron, and summon the Legion. If Red can somehow manage to destroy Stratholme up here, he will get Arthas, the Lich King. Well, actually, Arthas will still be alive, but if he kills Arthas after Stratholme dies. Oh? Did someone leave? No, nobody left. What the hell? Rising Legion's getting all cocky and whatnot. But if they manage to do that, then he'll get the Lich King. If he manages to get the Death Knight Arthas up to level 10, I want to say. In the south, we have the Kingdom of... Oh! Blazing Troll, no! An old... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10! 10! 2 people have been dropped out! What? Who left? I don't see a brown, so we know a brown is gone. And I don't see a pink! A brown and pink, so if light blue and gray decide to ally, that would be very weird, but honestly, I think they should just duke it out at the end of the day. In the south, Stormwind. Dark green is allied to the dwarves, yellow. Now, their job is to contain the threat that is the Fell Horde. The corrupted horde, the orcs that went to Draenor, they're streaming out of the Dark Portal, very dangerous. The first point of defense, as always, is going to be Blasted Land? I want to say Netherguard Keep. There we go. Netherguard Keep is what this base represents. I don't know. Sometimes I don't cast for a while and I forget names and shit. And I feel bad because over in Kalimdor, people always accuse me of ignoring this fight. But the players left. Brown, the Druids, controller of Cenarius, also possibly getting Malfurion after freeing him from the Barrow Den, killing off the Horn Guardian, bringing the Horn to the Barrow Dens. And then Illidan after saving him from the Califax and the, you know, Wardens who have kept him in prison for so long. Gray and Pink. Gray being the Warsong Horde and Warsong Clan, and Pink being Thrall's Horde. Their job is to take over all of Kalimdor. And it's possible, it's just a little difficult given the fact that Pink left. You know, you destroy the internment camp here, you get in your boats, you go over, you meet with Cairn and all the existing races over in Kalimdor, and then you try to have a fight and whatnot. Right now, I think that the biggest fight we're going to see is the fact that Dark Green is under... Vapten, sorry. For those of you who stayed past the original 2 levers, you're going to get talked to. Dark green, Stormwind is Vaptin. Light blue, aka the Night Elves, is Vulture 91. Tuli is Warsong Horde. Gray, Lurch Friend, green. It's Quel'Tha Lost Kitty Cats, orange. Dalaran. Volels, yellow, is the Dwarves. Marconis, purple, aka Lordaeron. Alawaiki. I actually have a check lead at my new job, and when he tells us to vacuum up and clean up after the day, he tells us we have to vacuum because he has a bit of an a Russian accent. We have to vacuum up, and I can't do it right now. But one of my other coworkers can do really good, and I'm kind of sad that he's beating me, and I'm gonna have to practice for a while. Anyway, Alawaiki. Teal, Fellhorde, Rising Legion, perfectly enough, he's blue, Burning Legion, and Pereira is red, / the Scourge. Right now, Dark Green is under a remarkable amount of pressure from this Teal, both sides attacking. No upgrades on his units as of yet, but a significant number of them nonetheless, and a decent mix as it is. We'll see whether he decides to go for casters. We often see Teals go for that heavy Necrolite strategy. Oh, and a very aggressive red here is already assaulting purple. The Plague is going to wreak havoc, but if red is not smart enough to bring up his meat wagons... Oh no, he's left his meat wagons in the back! Oh, look at that repositioning on the bridge. For those of you who know this game, you would know that this repositioning of the bridge is significant, actually. I don't know how else to say it, other than the fact that normally it would go straight down like this, meaning that they have to cross an ever more dangerous territory, allowing ranged units, siege units, air units to attack a very weakened group there. But that small decrease to efficiency for the undead players, and God, that skeleton warrior continues fighting on. Look at it, it's brutal! Come on, Marconis, you can do it. Is kind of negated by the fact that Alterac Watchtowers have 47 to 63 damage, and they have multi-shot, and they have this Fountain of Health here, more centrally located, a Black Citadel, other units. This has been opened up a bit, but these trees create the choke point that blue needs, and orange, ironically, is one of the few races in the North Alliance that lacks some kind of siege at all. They don't have a way of getting rid of these trees, so this choke point will remain. Blue may choose to put some pressure on for now. And over in, it's going to be a boring game in Kalimdor. I do apologize for that, ladies and gentlemen. However, Arthas now on the run. Menethil, a bit frightened, and Marconis, how are you doing on gold? 495. He's not using it all, but I gotta say, his ability to keep his heroes alive is enviable, to say the least. Oh, and a knight, he's duking it out. He's fighting, he's not spending his money, but he's having a good time. Lurchfriend, how you doing? Luchfreund, sorry. God, how dare I not do that right? Orange, did you push him back? Oh my God, Dark Green actually managed to stabilize. Now, he hasn't defeated the arm. Hashtag JK, what problem now? What? Huh? He did. No, Team must have a lot of extra gold. He's got like 600. This is a newbie game. This is the newbie game! Which, all of you know what happens when we have a newbie game. We get positive to the extreme. We say that everyone's actions, regardless of whether or not they are good or are not good, are in fact the best actions that could have been possibly taken under that circumstance. I mean, look at this. Look at this. Red has left the cannon tower alive. I think ultimately his goal was that the cannon tower was going to damage enemy units. Well, look at this. He's fighting a big bunch of units. The footmen, the knights, they might occasionally take damage. Sure, it's hitting a skeleton right now and doing more damage to his units. But you know what? I think he's got an overarching strategy. It's really going to show itself as time goes on. And a guard tower, who really needs these meat wagons? What if we had a sudden influx of orange units? You have to have siege units there to take out those casters. I mean, come on. And Teal, how are you? Oh, you lost Jubilee. Or Chief Kargath Bladefist is fine. Magtheridon's fine. He's clearing out. By the way, let me know how you guys are enjoying the slightly zoomed in version of things. I can handle it because this is... I mean, I know the map. You guys might not as well as I do, but that's fine. Control point, Area 52. I would love it if some goblin buildings got built there. You know, the Horde managed to invade. We forgot that the dwarves were a thing, laddie, and they have suddenly showed up, but they have quite a few engineers, and the question is, will they be using them to lock down bloody well anything? Very rarely do we see that. We see, you know, 3 or 4 mix in, and, you know, perfect. You shut down a boulder tower, you shut down the improved tower, and, you know, a barracks, or whatever unit is producing the most difficult unit to deal with at the time. Ideally, you have your Griffin Riders, since they do magic damage, focusing down the watchtowers, since they have heavy armor. It would appear that yellow is still winning, although he has not produced much besides his starting units. I like to see that he is beginning he has at least the start of a mortar team on the way. again, engineers not being used to their full potential. You can lock down the boulder tower. A lot of damage being negated there. Just Q. For those of you, someone was asking me, like, I don't figure out how you could deal with StarCraft number of units and, you know, Warcraft 312 control group things. And the way that you deal with that is the fact that everything is QWER. All your abilities on every group are QWER. Ideally, sometimes in each new version there's a bit of a slip. There might be a problem. That guy ate a big orcish steak to the chest, but that's fine. He'll be good. You know, the orcs can only do so much. And in the north, we see Green! Lady Sylvanas Windrunner has come to the aid of Lordaeron. Still, the Silverhand Squires, immune to the plague because they're awesome, have joined the fight. And I gotta go check something because I just realized my Facebook is open and I have a friend who might be coming over. Hold on one second. Just a second, guys. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am back. My friend is here, and we're going to continue on the cast. As you can see, Red's not doing too well. The fact that he didn't bring his catapults and his meat wagons to deal with the defensive emplacements of the humans means that he eventually lost. The cannon tower did quite a bit of damage before it was finally brought down, and the guard tower still stands. Kel'Thuzad has not fallen, but he's on extremely low health. And in the south, well, Stormwind and the dwarves are kicking the ever-living crap out of the tertiary base of Teal. Soon they'll probably go in, kill Blackrock Spire off, but right now Teal's continuing to creep the rest of Outland, getting a lot of units, a lot of income. Again, I don't understand why he's not spending his money. 892 gold. That seems like way too much to have in your pocket. And since my friend is here, I'm going to go ahead and state for you who are watching for the first time and for her, the fact that on average a unit costs about 20 gold. So I don't know why. He just dropped about 100 on things, but that doesn't mean anything. Purple has kept all of his heroes alive. That's a smart move by him. They'll continue to gain money. Blue has been suspiciously absent from this game. Okay, he's still in Alterac Mountains building up. He's building a lot of demons, a lot of Fellstalkers, which is very good because their mana burn ability is immeasurably useful against the mana-centered units of the Dalaran mages. Ooh, was that a low health hero I saw there? No, Antimidas is still full health. Orange, what is your hero status? Jaina Proudmoore full, and Archmage Antonidas. But again, a quick aim could cut him down extremely quickly. Dark Green telling his ally we should move quickly to subdue Teal. Probably not a bad idea. Again, I always prefer to allow Yellow to finish that off while Dark Green goes down and secures the bridge, keeping Teal from getting this very important choke point, because once Teal destroys this base, he's able to spill into 3 or 4 different areas, gaining a significant control point advantage. And it looks like Dark Green's gone for 1-1 upgrades. Teal, how are you doing? No, you just got a clusterfuck unit. 0-0 upgrades for him still based off Kozilek the Supreme. And Yellow is 0-0 on his ranged and 1-0 on his melee. That's odd to see a Yellow go for attack upgrades for his melee units unless he's choosing to build a Griffin squad since they use the melee unit upgrades. But we've seen no Griffins produced so far. And a stalemate continues in Northern Lordaeron. It would appear that Pink/Gray, Gray's the player that's left, I have to remember his name, Tu Lee has not given up. Tu Lee, do the thing! Light Blue's attempting to build some units in the defense, but if he doesn't... Yep, he's through the choke point. It's all done. You're going to get F'd in the A, son. He'll defend the island to the best that he can, but it's 2-1 upgrades versus 0-0 upgrades. By the way, upgrades are located there. Yeah, this is very bad. We can see the giant bear Misha. It's just smacking her way through the army. Naisha, no match for her. Panther, just kind of petting at the bears. Oh, it's okay. Don't worry. Listen, we be friends. But the bear's not interested in being friends. The bear's interested in beating the ever-living crap out of her. Garrosh Hellscream still winning. Light Blue, I'm guessing you're going to give up relatively soon. Your heroes are... Oh, actually joining the fight here. It could be a fight we have on our hands. Will he continue to reinforce this position? Sentinel Enclave under attack, but the Ancient of War just going fisticuffs with the bear butt. Oh! He punched the bear in the butt so hard he disappeared. Have you ever been punched so hard in the butt you disappeared? No, but I've been bit in the nipple so hard I slapped someone by accident. Is that a thing?
Yeah, that's definitely a thing.
I'm getting a glare right now. Join the Horde, asks Gray. I'm assuming he's offering the olive branch to the player Light Blue, the Night Elves. And Dark Green continues to push back the Fell Horde all the way to the Dark Portal. I'm having a bruise on my itty-bitty shoulder. Why? Why don't you use your siege weapons, Red? I don't understand. You have meat wagons. They throw corpses. They do siege damage, and you're just like, nah, it's fine. I don't need them. Blue, how are you doing? Did you finally put... Okay, Blue still has units. Thank God. I thought he lost them all. Oh, Tyrande Whisperwind's dead, so Light Blue / the Sentinels are effed in the A. Tichondrius, Mal'Ganis, just hanging out, waiting for Orange to make his move. See, the change to this with the multi-shot towers and Alterac have made it so that Orange is very reticent to either go around the southern way, up around to the west, north, and then join in the fight in the north. Instead, he feels like he has to push Blue, because if he goes around, Blue and Red are going to be, combined, and it's not ideal. But the fact that these multi-shot towers exist mean that he can't actually do anything in here. He's just holding this player in check. So it has come down to a fight between purple and green, Quel'Thalas and Lordaeron, versus the undead. And right now, our undead seems completely content to spam abominations. Which sucks balls! Alright. What? Teal's not winning. He's not losing either. I don't understand his desire to cluster his ranged units around where Dark Green's melee units are going to... Okay. No, that's... We're all going to move back? Just in time. No, you're being drawn out of the portal into a clusterfuck. Happy birthday. In Das Northen, Kalimdor, hordes are still kicking the ever-living crap out of the Night Elves. You say, says Blue. Oh, Rising Legion, you know how to play Red. He was lying. Clearly, he's building abominations and nothing else. How much money does he... 266! Holy shit! He doesn't know how to play Red. He hasn't... Oh, no, that's true! I didn't even register the fact that Red hasn't creeped any of Northrend whatsoever. He hasn't killed Sapphiron, which gives him the demi-hero Sapphiron to use for himself. Oh, so much money. Thousands of gold worth of creeps are sitting here, and if the North Alliance manages to defeat them in Lordaeron and get to Northrend before Red kills all of these off, that will be an immeasurable boost to their late game potential. Neutral units in the game, if you kill them, they give you gold. It's very useful. Most of the early game is focused on killing those off so that you can have a faster boost to early production. That's right, I'm talking to you, audience! Not the person next to me. She looked angry.
I just have resting bitch face. I can't help it.
Trust me, you do not have resting bitch face compared to my ex. My ex has... Oh no! Oh! Red is disconnected from the game and Blue does not seem happy about it. ... Teal says, so Blue, perhaps you're interested in allying. That would be interesting. For those of you who don't know, in older versions of this game, Teal, the Fell Horde, the Burning Legion, and the Undead were all allied to each other. So, if they both won their respective fights, it was almost impossible to beat that team. You have to consider the fact chaos damage on top of the Undead summoning and the demons potentially having Archimon. It was a nightmare. I remember one of the very first games I played, I was playing Night Elves, my enemy was playing Fell Horde. I think actually my friend in real life was playing Fell Horde, and he just destroyed me. He charged into some choke point, and I thought it was all cool, and he beat up my vagina till it was well and truly bruised. In Kalimdor, for those of you who are still interested in this one-on-one fight, is Light Blue still here? He is. The Horde is winning. I haven't seen any action from Light Blue. Chandra sits still at Featherman Stronghold down in the south of Kalimdor doing dick all. Nobody's moving. Your sacred grove is being desecrated in the very worst of ways. Oh, Orange has made a push here, finally attacking the Alterac watchtowers. You can see those multiple arrows firing out of that tower. I think he's going to actually be able to do it. Question is, will he be able to keep his units alive? He's attacking the Black Citadel as well at the same time. And, oh, it's a lot of damage. He wants to be very careful with his Kirin Tor. Their unarmored status means they take extra damage from piercing, which the towers do. But the summoned water elementals seem to be taking the majority. But that Terrasian archers aren't doing well. Alright, purple and green have done nothing. And red left. So let's remember that we have 3 levers in this game so far out of 12. 9 out of 12 players remain. Rising Legion, Alawaking, Marconis, Volelis, Kitty Cats, Lurch Freund, Tuli, Vulture 91, and Vapten. Thank you for saying so far into 12 minutes. Apparently that is our new measure for patience, I guess. A little embarrassing, don't you think? 12 minutes? Attention span wise.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Light Blue's still winning, but he's not quitting. Who's... Alright, guys, I'm going to have to cast more 1.89 and play more 1.89 before I'm actually comfortable. Okay, so, Jasmine, I can tell you this thing, and everyone else who's here. Usually, every race has the ability to select certain mastery researches which change how the race is played. It will significantly boost one aspect of your race's strength. For the undead, it may be summon units, it might be dreadlords, it might be demon units. Anyway, it'll change how your approach to the game is going to play out. It used to be located in this top right corner. They had a little boxed off section with all these little mastery buildings that you see right here. They've been switched so that they're just located all over the fucking place. I think Brown's is located... There we go. Brown's got his mastery research there. And if I played 1.89G, I'm not entirely sure that I would be able to locate mine, and I might just play the whole game without it. Where is Dark Green's, for example? Like, it should be in Stormwind City, right? Right? What about Yellow? Do you got a thing? Oh, there it is! Yellow's is right next to his Imperial quarters, so that works. Teal seems to have held off the Dark Green-Yellow offensive so far, but the question is, what is Yellow up to? We've only seen Dark Green pushing Teal left. That's a fuckload of Dwarven units, laddie. They've got 2-2 and 1-2 on their melee, so that's not good. They're all drinking from the tavern, getting healed up. They're heading south. They're figuring they'll have a good time with the Horde. Probably punch an orc or two in the face. We'll see how it turns out, as Teal doesn't seem to know what upgrades are. Still 0-0. He's killing his own unit! We have had no better proof that a player doesn't know... Why? The fuck is this shit?
It's just one of those days.
I want to, like, let you hear what's going on. And I'm going to continue to comment on it. So you can just, like, hear the action. Did you hear that unit being absolutely fucking...
These headphones are really moist.
Oh, yeah, everyone, I sweat when I... Leave them on. I want you to be wet.
Yes.
Oh, are you moist? Is that... It's an explorer.
That's
okay, for those of you who don't know, the last game I cast, the player who played Yellow was not aware of the fact... Very moist. Was not aware of the fact that Explorers had a healing ward ability, which significantly impacted... Okay, look, I'm not saying Blue's stupid. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I'd do the same thing if I was Blue. Currently, he has a red who left, has not creeped northward at all. He's very low. He's not actually low on gold, but what he has is a Dreadlord squad with 3 attack upgrades and 0 armor upgrades. So what he wants to do is run around the map, invisible as fuck. That's the shitty thing about that. You see this little squad of nonsense right here? All these little bat-winged motherfuckers? Yeah, they're called Dreadlords, and they're permanently invisible unless they're attacking a unit. So you play League of Legends, right? You can imagine how bullshit powerful that would be if you were just perma-invis all the time until you attacked. Now imagine 6 plus 8 units. You could get surrounded by invisible units, they would kill you, and now imagine that in this game, you drop all of the items that you possess when you die. Yeah, right? Imagine the rage. People who play Blue just run around with this Dreadlord squad, invisibly surround people, and just fuck their face for like 2 seconds, kill the hero, take all the items, and run away. Until they have this super powerful hero group that can't be beat.
I'd be screaming and raging like, "Rah! The fuck?"
That's bullshit! But it's gotten to the point where people know that that's a thing. They know the Dreadlords exist, so as soon as someone takes your control point as Blue, you're like, oh shit, I better get whatever, invis detection unit I have. And for Yellow, it's the flying machine. For other units, for other races, it's like towers. You can upgrade your towers so that they permanently see invisible units. Stuff like that. For example, Green's towers, not only do they permanently see invisible units when they have that little eye above them, they can cast an AoE reveal that will show all invisible units and the map in Fog of War in that area. So it's not as powerful as it sounds, but for people who don't know what they're doing, it's very difficult to counter. Yellow has bunched up outside of the portal, not showing any interest in currently pushing in there. And for those of you who are wondering, I'm going to stop this at the 30-minute mark. If you're asking where the end to the Lord on the Aftermath shoutcast is, you'll have to wait! Because I want to play other shit. And honestly, Lord on the Aftermath and Azeroth Wars are tired. They require a lot of effort, and I just want to play something like Bioshock Infinite. Right? Let's play Bioshock Infinite. You can just comment on that shit. That'd
Yes!
be amazing. Yes! Or I could start Bioshock 2 because I've never played that game.
I only played like a good half an hour, maybe 45 minutes of it.
Oh my god, I've never any of it.
And because I'm a little like punk, anytime I hear something, I'm like, pause. Nope.
Yeah,
Get the fuck
no.
out of the room.
There was a moment I had like that in the original Bioshock playthrough where I went into this like half-flooded doctor's office and I saw the shadow of a doctor like hacking up a patient, and then the lights went fully out and I was like, "No, son!" And I backed up, and then the lights came back on and he was gone, and I was like, Alright, so Blue has been revealed by Orange, but he's not actually using too many units. No, actually, I take that back. The Burning Legion was using the undead units of his ally who left to... Oh! Kill him! There's so many heroes here! Just kill them! Blue, what... Oh, my god. Alright, Burning Legion is wasting his potential with this hero squad, and meanwhile... the Fell Horde has decided to push out of the portal temporarily. Come on! What are you doing? Do you not... Again, he doesn't know what upgrades are, but he knows how to activate Bloodlust. He has a much better concave right now. If he were to attack, he would destroy the dwarves because Dark Green is nowhere to help him out. Where is Dark Green, in fact? Stormwind? Oh, he's fucking the hell off across the bridge. That's fine. No, it's not like this is your major concern right now. A ton of dwarves. Are they going to leave? Are they going to be smart? Oh my god. He was smart enough to leave. I'm really impressed. He's building a lot more Troll Berserkers. It's not a terrible idea, but... Oh, that's right. I don't know if the Dark Aura Portal Control Nexus actually does that in this version, but in the last version it meant that units who were near the Dark Portal and the person controlled the outside gained plus 100% damage. I don't think it's the same now, but we're about to see. In the north? Nothing. Nothing's going on. Blue is wandering. I have to check on Gray, because it's possible he's already gotten to the Tree of Eternity. He's at the Tree of Eternity, kicking ass, killing everything. The demigod has fallen. The war song is, in fact, supreme.
That is a lot of shit going on.
Right? Okay, like, for everyone who plays this game, it makes sense, but, like, this is a Stonemelt Ogre Magi. It's casting Bloodlust on units to make it attack faster. It's a ranged unit with magic damage that also can occasionally heal. This Troll Berserker here. Oh, this thing? Right? Okay, so that's the cool thing about the Night Elves is that not only do their buildings produce units, but they are actually trees that will punch the shit out of units who try to get near them. They're ancients, and they'll fight back.
I want one.
The Horde has an ability called Pillage, where every time they attack a structure, they will gain resources. So the more offensive they are, the stronger they are, ultimately, because they can produce more units and keep reinforcing. It's little things like that change how a race functions and how you're going to react to it. Again, in the north, I don't see that much going on. I'm guessing... Yeah, Skullomance has been killed. Have they moved to the inside yet? No. I would think that Blue should probably get Kel'Thuzad right out of there. What's going on? There's a boat.
Oh, it's a boat?
There's a boat full of units. Transport ship with peons in it. I believe it's headed over... Yeah, probably to Lordaeron, not Kalimdor. At the moment, the Horde would see that the North Alliance is winning their fight. Just from the fact that the Scourge has left, the Burning Legion has 9, but the High Elves have 6, Lordaeron 8, and High Elves, or Dalaran 9. Blah. They know that they're going to be the next big fight. Fell Horde still has 9. The Dwarves and Aerithor are clearly still in the middle of fighting them. There has not been a significant victory one way or the other. So ideally, they would attack the North Alliance while they're still stretched thin and technically winning, but I don't know, with the addition of Gray's forces, we'll see how that plays out. Yellow and Dark Green have moved into Outland, the Dwarves and the humans facing off against the Fell Horde. No huge force. I mean, Teal has a few units, but not the kind of size army that you're going to need against the combined forces against Yellow and Dark Green. The symmetry. What's the word I'm looking for when two things work really well together? Chemistry? Maybe? Like, they really complement each other. For example, Dark Green has a lot of strong melee units.
Like, it's all that good shit.
All that good shit that the South Alliance brings to the fight, Teal ain't ready for. And as you can see, he may actually abandon Hellfire Citadel. No! He's going to keep producing Shattered Hand Executioners. Oh my god. Are you ready for this shit, guys? Since we ain't got this... I should explain to Jasmine why this is a special cast. Normally, this game is zoomed out way more than this, because you can see the sheer number of units is stupid. So, normally it's zoomed out, but this version has a glitch where it does not zoom you out in the beginning, and every player who plays has to type -far. Since I'm playing a replay, I don't have the option to type in commands. So, I get to play a zoomed-in version that is far more confusing. From the point of view of the humans and the dwarves, they are assaulting the Burning Legion's final stronghold, the Infernals standing strong against their line, burning their units one by one. From the position of the Fell Horde, MacTheridan, with his AoE chaos damage, is kicking ass here. This is a great opportunity for him, and I don't actually see Yellow dropping any of the healing totems that his explorers are capable of using. And now all of his... Oh, wow. Using Kargath Bladefist's ability... Holy crap, he's actually got Zulahead the Wicked, which means that all of his ranged units are regenning their mana at an extreme rate so that he can summon skeletons from the dead units of his enemies. It looks like Teal is winning this fight, although he has lost the main building here. He's winning the actual combat. Oh, that's right! Run, bitches! You ain't gonna win now! Oh, you thought you had it and you don't. It's a shame. Look at the sheer number of dead-ass units been brought back to... Oh, look. You ever wonder what it's like when a dwarf tucks his tail between his legs?
Oh.
That's what it looks like. In the north. Blue's still running around with this stupid invisible group of units trying to occasionally kill off Silverhand Squires. I guess he's just trying to level up his heroes. It's not going to do... 1-1 upgrades from... Wait, what are these Dreadlords at? 3-3 now! They're very strong. Alright, so all the Silverhand Squires are going to die. That's fine. Teal, how you doing? He's feeling cocky. He's even got his demi-hero flying unit, Nel Tharaku. See how long that stays. What? Why does he have... Okay, so I've been shit-talking the fact that Teal doesn't know what upgrades is, but he's been upgrading his ranged units' attacks to level 3 at this point. I don't... Right, Gray's confused. Yeah, actually, that's very true. Teal was in the middle of a huge fight. He was actually engaged, and the aim did happen on that base. Although he doesn't lose the ability to produce any units permanently, he will have to reproduce his elite units from the Black Temple now. A bit of a longer walk. Dark green and yellow remain outside of the portal, kind of considering their options at the moment. Gray? Is light blue still here? No, light blue left a while ago. Gray must be wondering what's happening. Did he ever get his peons over to this land? Not seeing any...
Oh my god, it's you!
Right? It's me. People, so I got a camera too. So, like, none of my friends know about my alter ego personality shoutcast thing. Like, they know I do it, but they don't know the fact that I'm semi-big in the custom map community. How cool is that? They put me in the map.
Aw, that's so cute.
Right, I just sit over here on my little island shoutcasting shit. I don't know what this is and it bothers me. They just added in this ghost. It's called Something Lurks in the Shadows and it's always hanging out next to me.
It's me.
This black is shit. It makes sense now.
Right?
Oh my god. Oh,
accurate as
I used to be on this island, but then he made it all cool, and apparently I couldn't stay.
Oh,
That's fine.
well,
whatever. Fuck it.
You ain't about that life.
Hashtag fuck you too. Blue, how are you doing? Oh my god, your hero is super low. He's trying to gather around the well of Fountain of Health and regain his health. What is Orange doing? How did you lose a fight? Orange is currently losing a fight against non-human controlled players, aka CPUs. Just getting his mouth fucked. Oh my god, the number of horses and mages I hear dying is painful right now. He'll eventually be able to get it since these lesser earth elementals do siege damage. If he ever tells them to attack the thing with fortified armor. You know that your units have a type of attack for a reason, right? No, he's going to lose them all. Alright, that's fine. That's dark green and yellow. They push Teal back, but Teal has decided not to fight over this obviously lost bit of ground here. No, he's going to fight in the kick-ass choke point. He's rebuilding the Great Hall. He'll be able to cast buffs and create units from there. And at the moment, again, he's managed to keep MacTheridan alive for a very long time. Cosmic Supreme keeping the tanking on. The enemy tries to buff his units, but Cosmic Supreme uses Magic Devour on them to keep them from getting too powerful. And a lot of shit's going down right now. All the units on Teal's side have Bloodlust. I think he's actually lost the... No, these are still alive. These boulder towers are being ignored at the moment. So what they're doing is they're attacking the vast majority of the supporting part of Dark Green and Yellow's army, doing a lot of damage. I'm afraid, though, that Teal just doesn't have what he needs to hold on long enough for them to do the damage they need. Cosmic Supreme being brought back to life because he's Denver Hero, but he's gonna die for the second and last time. Not Meg Theridon. If he dies, he's dead for good. All of you know that. Orange is still attacking this base with the help of Purple now. I think he's going to get it. Of course, the Juggernauts there are going to be a bit of an issue. Has Gray decided to leave Kalimdor yet? No, he's gathering up. He has 3 scrolls of teleportation, which allow him to teleport himself and all surrounding units to a friendly building. Question is, where is that friendly building? The only peons I see absent right here are located there. The Doomhammer's been dropped. He should probably pick that up as it has a very strong bonus and activatable ability. But that's fine. If he doesn't want to be messed up, he can not be messed up. He didn't really have an enemy to fight in the first place, so he has a bit of an advantage in the early game. We'll see how it plays out. Alright, you know what, guys? We're going to pause this one here and end Part 1 of our Azeroth Wars 1.89b replay. Thank you for joining me. This is the one, the only, the Azothan, and my friend Jasmine. We are happy to bring you this replay. Jasmine, say goodbye to everybody.
Bye, everybody.
I will see you in Part 2 when we will see how the final assault on Hellfire Citadel goes, or the Black Temple. In the north, will Blue be able to ever grab the Book of Medivh, and will Gray ever decide to teleport and actually begin fighting in the larger conflict? Find out on Part 2 of Dragon Ball Z.